right, Brian Particelli from 2fab.com here. Hello, Danielle. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good. I like your screen, your poster.
Thank you, thank you. And I gotta say, I'm enjoying the show. I'm about halfway through it right now, and I'm very invested. And obviously, it's so important for a show like this to really stick the landing. I'm curious for you, just when you read the script, what was your initial reaction to how it ends, and how shocked do you think viewers are going to be by the time they get to the finale?
Um, that's an interesting question. I read the first four episodes in one go before I ever signed on, and I signed on instantly. I was like, I'm sold. I'm here. And then I didn't get to read the last two episodes until a week into shooting.
Oh, wow.
Which is really funny because at that point I'm so invested in these characters. I'm literally playing this character at that point. It's not the before. So it was really hard for me to see clearly. Like, I have no idea as an audience member how the end hits for people. And what's really funny is because it's already come out in Australia and the UK, it's really interesting to see different people's opinions of it. Like, my mom and dad, for example, thought the ending meant two different things. And I was like, interesting. But I don't, yeah, for me, I'm like, oh, it's so obvious. But then that's kind of how everyone feels. So it's funny how our brains kind of like interpret things completely differently. So hopefully people will enjoy it. But it's always hard to know, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's hard to know. People are sometimes love an ending, people hate it. You can't please everyone, you know, you can just do what you can do.
Well, I'm into it so far. I will let you know that.
Good. Good.
And ultimately this show, it's all about self-discovery for both the man and your character, Helen. They're both trying to figure out who they are, who they want to be. I'm just curious for you from a career standpoint, I guess. Is there somewhere where you maybe reached a similar crossroads, albeit without the amnesia of it all, where you thought maybe it's time for a shift, or I want to try and be this instead of this?
No. As strange as that is, I am very kind of like steadfast in who I am and kind of what I love. I find that I'm growing for sure, definitely in life. Like, I think I've had a lot of growth in the last decade, and I know who I am more, and I've found more passions, but ultimately I'm on the same path that I have been for a really long time. And I continue to be very much the same person, just maybe have a better understanding of who I am and more confidence along with that. But I think I'm still very similar. In a way, and maybe that's just my stubbornness. It might just be my stubbornness, but
it's working for you.
Thanks.
And this is a show that does seem to balance so many different moods, tones. Some parts there's an action sequence right at the top of the show. There's a lot of dark comedy. Is there a genre that you kind of feel yourself attracted to the most, or something you would like to do more of in the future that maybe you haven't gotten to tap into as much?
Yeah, I genuinely really love exploring all different kinds of genres, which is probably why this appealed to me so much, because there's multiple genres in it. It's very genre bending, and I found that really fun. So I would love to do a whole slew. I want to at some point in my career be able to have done one of every single genre, because that sounds really, really fun to me. But also, yeah, I had a lot of fun with like the action stuff in this, and I never really get to do that. And I'm like, I want to do more action. Like, I think that would be really fun because I love stunt work. So I'm like, I would love to do more stunt work, whatever genre that happens to be in. I'm here for that. I'm here for that. Yeah.
And last question I have for you, kind of putting you on the spot. So if you don't have an answer, it's fine. But the man is surprised by some of the reveals about himself in this show. Just what's something you think fans might be surprised to learn about Jamie himself after working with him?
Honestly, maybe this is really well known. Maybe I just wasn't aware, but I think Jamie's really funny. Like, I did not know how funny he was when I met him. I was like, yeah, he seems like a cool dude. And then I was like, oh, he's really funny. Like, he's actually really very quick-witted as well. So that's something that is great. And he's also like a really, really great family man. Like, he's such a good dad. He's a really, really great dad and husband. And like, it's very sweet.
That's what we like to hear. Well, thank you so much for your time, and have a good one.